the morning to ya. Good morning, and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
For the record, I haven't worn this shirt in a good long time.
So this shirt is 2009. This shirt is 17 years old. That's the only St. Patrick's Day shirt I had at the time. Plus, you know what? It's St. Patrick's Day, man. Go green. Right. So my low is, as of right now, I'm actually in a bit of a hurry, so I should have enough time to make a nice video for you guys today, and I would hope so, because today is St. Patrick's Day at all. I would hope I make it special. My high is, listen, St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays of the year. Always has been, always will be. Maybe because deep down I still do believe that green is my favorite color. Full stop, I don't really have a favorite color anymore. It really just depends on what my mood is. But, here's how much I liked green when I was a kid. Actually, let me talk about my active kindness, then I'll go on a bit of a rant. See, I held the door for some people yesterday. I remember to call my mom. Yeah. Also, this is another part of my low. It rained yesterday. And once again, I got, water in my shoes. So, seriously, when I got home last night, I tried to go to bed right away, and I couldn't fall asleep at all. And then I remembered, my feet are still really cold and wet, so I ran them under, so I go to the bathtub, just run them under, the hot water, just my feet, obviously, in the hot water, and I was out like a light, That's how much of a difference it makes. My shoes are fine, though. Right now I actually have a bunch of paper towels stuffed in there so they dry out. I'm going to need to be wearing them soon, so hopefully it worked. So, right, I was about to go on a tangent about how much I loved the color green when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I don't know why, but there really was something unique about the color green. For those of you who don't know, the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Yet, more often than not, you see the color green everywhere affiliated with those three colors. And for good reason. Red and green are complementary colors. Blue and yellow make green. And whenever I saw something green on TV, it got me excited. When I was watching, anybody remember Legends of the Hidden Temple? You best believe I was you best believe I was always rooting for the Green Monkeys. And who could forget the Green Ranger from Power Rangers? Rest in power, Tommy Oliver. Or actually, Jason David Frank, who played Tommy Oliver. But, yes. And it always made me sad. And it made me sad when, the Green Ranger was no more. And I will admit, it took me some getting used to when, Tommy came back as the White Ranger. But you know what? The more I thought of it, the more I realized it wasn't the color of the Ranger uniform. It was the person wearing it. So, again, rest in power, Jason David Frank. I like the color green so much now as a kid. I was always the green character in, board games. I was the green character in Candyland, Sorry, Trouble. Virtually any opportunity you see green, I was that character. I was that player. Because that was me. Needless to say, when I was a kid, I actually used to like the Green Bay Packers. Why? Because they were green. Why would you not like that? Then the Super Bowl came around, and I don't want to talk about that. the second Super Bowl that Green Bay got in that time. They won the first one. Our Broncos. Anyway, so yes. While I never really I don't really have a favorite color, but I will always carry a spot in my heart for the color green. Always have, always will. And you know what? The fact that we have a day dedicated to wearing green, I mean, my inner child in me is jumping up and down with excitement. As he should. Okay. Now that the pleasantries are out of the way, we have a Hot Ones guest to react to. Let's see. I can just get this open. Shoot, I forget if it's the 9th? Now I gotta look that up. Let me check my notes. I think it's the 9th. Hold on. I hope I'm right. Let's see. Yes, it is. The 9th First Sweet Feast Hot Ones guest of 2026. So, let's get on that. Ergo, the 9th First Sweet Feast Hot Ones guest of, you know what? Here's an idea. I mean, listen, sometimes before, is there anything coming out this week that's exciting? Well, the sequel to Ready or Not's going to be coming out in the theaters. I mean, I want to see the first one so bad before I go watch the second one. Especially when, oh, sorry, someone just sent me a message. Hold on. Yeah, someone just sent me another message. Sorry. Where was I? Right, I was talking about, Ready or Not. I never saw the first one because it came out in 2020, and, you know, at that point, nobody was in theaters. Well, we couldn't go to theaters because, again, it was COVID. But, I guess it must have done well enough to make a sequel. And I hear the first movie did really, really well. Maybe. So, is there anyone from that movie who I think is going to be on tomorrow? Well, there is one person that would... Listen, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone when I say this, but seeing Sarah Michelle Gellar on Hot Ones, that would be awesome. And she's in Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, you know, coming out this Friday. I mean, the only other person who'd make a great Hot Ones guest is Elijah Wood. And, I mean, he was a guest once before, but he could be a reunion guest too. Well, I guess we'll have to see now, won't we? Actually, hold on. There's Samara Weaving, Catherine Newton, Sean Hatasi, David Cronenberg. Okay. So, all right. Might actually be, okay. Enough stalling. For real, enough stalling. Sorry, I want to look at the guest already because it could be one of these people. Okay, so enough stalling. The 9th First Sweet Feast Hot Ones guest of 2026 is going to be... none of those. Oh well, I tried. Um, okay, let me just do one thing on the off chance I get this one wrong. Yep, it's that one, all right. Country music fans unite. This week, Hot Ones is going to have Luke Combs. All right. I mean, listen, I'm pretty sure anyone who likes country, I'm sure there are people who don't like country that at least heard of Luke Combs. And for good reason. I mean, listen, like a lot of great country music artists out there, you know, they know how to be great storytellers. They know how to sing from the heart. And, you know, it's real, it's powerful, and believe it does resonate with a lot of people. I mean, just take a look. I mean, wow, I still can't believe Claudia Hoyser was the first country music show I ever saw, but it's true. And you hear the sound, you hear the beat of these songs, and they're just infectious. Of course, everything could be used to describe Luke Combs' music, but let's dig a little deeper, shall we? Let's see. See, 2017 released his debut album, This One's For You. In 2019, he released his second album, What You See Is What You Get. 3 Grammy nominations, 2 iHeart Radio Music Awards, 4 Academy of Country Music Awards, and 6 Country Music Association Awards, including 2021 and 2022 Entertainer of the Year, which is their highest honor. So, holy cow. Luke Combs is my age. He just turned 36 on March 2nd. Okay, people of my generation. They're getting it done, man. They are. This is awesome. Let's see. Born in Huntersville, North Carolina, suburb of Charlotte. Okay. All right. So, ooh. Now I'm curious if Luke. Ooh. That actually would be a pretty interesting Hot Ones question for Sean to ask. I mean, listen. Luke Combs was born and raised in North Carolina. So, you gotta ask. Duke or UNC? And with the name like Luke, because it rhymes with Duke, you think he might be a Duke fan? But I mean, Luke Combs might actually throw you for a curveball. You never know. I mean, North Carolina is also really known for having really good, oh shoot. I used to know this. Because the Carolinas as a whole are known for really great barbecue. And depending on where you are, I believe the North is, pork shoulder barbecue, whereas the South is whole hog. Actually, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. So there's 3 styles of North Carolina barbecue. Okay, the East is whole hog, the West is pork shoulder, and South South Carolina is also a whole hog with a lot of Carolina Gold sauce. Actually, full stop. Carolina Gold is one of my favorite wing flavors ever. It's great on wings, dude. Like, for real. Usually when I go to Nick's to get wings, I often ask for a combination of medium and Carolina Gold. You know, a little sweet heat. It's actually really good. But I still get blue cheese. I'm an upstate New Yorker. We do blue cheese up here. Because remember, folks, there's 2 types of people in this world. Those who eat wings with blue cheese, and those who we don't want to party with. Oh my gosh. I just had a really funny idea. I wonder if there's people on St. Patrick's Day who are doing like a green sauce for wings, or like a green blue cheese dipping sauce. It wouldn't surprise me if anybody's doing that. That'd be really cool. Okay. And you know, I am talking about hot ones, so talking about wings is rather apropos. Full circle. But yeah, Luke Combs is going to be on hot ones. I think we're all in for a really great treat. And I would be remiss if I didn't end this video the most appropriate way that I know how. An Irish blessing that is very near and dear to my heart, and only grows stronger with each year. And so, without further ado, I will say, may the road rise to meet you. May the wind be ever at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall softly on your fields. And until we meet again, may the Lord hold you in the palm of his hand. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. You guys deserve the outro enough. You know how that goes.